Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into a really beautiful, modern fairy tale that's all about a superpower you're not going to find in any comic book. We're not talking about flying or super strength, but something way more powerful, and it's a power that every single one of us actually has.
But first, let's try a little thought experiment. Just imagine for a second, you wake up one morning, you look around, and everything, the sky, the trees, even your own hands, is just gone. All the color drained away. Everything is just shades of gray. That bleak, colorless world, that's exactly where our story begins.
So let's set the scene. We're in a world that has been totally drained of its vibrancy, a place of pure grayscale. But even in a place this bleak, there's always a little glimmer of hope. And in our story, that hope has a name, Laila.
This place is called Ash City. And think about that for a minute. It's not just that the colors are gone. The people have actually forgotten what color even is. And with the memory of color, the feeling of joy has vanished too. So the stakes here are incredibly high right from the get-go.
So, who's our hero in all this? Well, on the surface, Layla is just a 10-year-old girl living her life in this drab world. But inside, she is anything but ordinary. She has a heart so pure that it literally pulses with a secret, colorful light that, for now, only she can see. You know how every great story has that one moment, that one event, that pushes the hero onto their path? For Lila, that call to adventure comes in a really unexpected form. A tiny, broken creature that is about to set her on a journey to change the entire world. Her power comes to light in this really remarkable way. She finds a broken-down mechanical bird. You know, the kind of thing most people would just toss aside. But Lila, she tends to it with care. And that simple act of kindness awakens her hidden power, what the story calls the touch of life. And just like that, the gray metal turns into a living, breathing bird with these stunning emerald feathers. And then, the bird speaks. It delivers this incredibly urgent, world-altering message. Right here, we learn everything. There's a villain, the color thief, and a goal: go free the rainbow from the castle of black clouds. The mission is crystal clear, and Lila, this 10-year-old girl, is the world's only hope. So Lila sets off on her quest. But listen, this is no ordinary adventure. Her journey isn't about fighting monsters with a sword or anything like that. The challenges she faces are tests of her heart, and her only weapon is empathy. Her path takes her through 3 completely different lands, and each one presents a unique problem that brute force could never, ever solve. Let's break down how she gets through each one. First step, she reaches the Valley of Dry Tears. The people there are miserable because their well has run dry. Now, Lila doesn't cry with them. Instead, she shares her own inner light through happy songs and smiles. And this is just brilliant. Her joy literally makes them cry tears of happiness, which magically transform into a crystal waterfall and bring life right back to the valley. Next, she comes up against a physical barrier. A whole forest of enchanted, sleeping trees is blocking her path. But again, no force. She doesn't take an axe to them. She connects with them. She whispers stories of the world they're missing, the sun, the rain. And her gentle words wake them up, and they willingly clear a path for her. It's beautiful. Finally, she gets to the Kingdom of Broken Mirrors. She meets a king who's obsessed with how he looks, but can only see ugliness in his broken mirrors. Lila uses her magic to fix them, but with a twist. The mirrors no longer reflect his face. They reflect his inner self, the beauty of his soul. It's such a perfect way to show the story's theme, that true beauty, of course, comes from within. Okay, so after passing these 3 trials of the heart, Lila finally reaches her destination, the ominous castle of black clouds. It is time to face the source of the world's sadness. So you have to wonder, right? Who is this color thief? What kind of malicious, powerful monster would want to steal something as fundamental as color and joy from the entire world? Well, the answer is probably not what you're expecting. And here is the big reveal. The color thief isn't some evil monster. He's just terribly lonely. He's a person who felt so isolated that he decided to hoard all the world's beauty for himself because he never ever learned how to share it. And that changes everything. This isn't a battle of good versus evil. It's a mission of healing. So Lila, with the fate of the entire world on her shoulders, stands right in front of him. She has this incredible power at her fingertips, but she doesn't use it to attack. She doesn't even prepare for a fight.
Instead, she does the simplest, most human, most powerful thing you can imagine. She offers him a connection. She gives him a hug, a real, genuine act of pure, unconditional empathy.
And that one simple act of kindness, it proves to be more powerful than any magic spell, more world-changing than any epic battle. It is the key that unlocks and literally repaints the entire world.
The results are instantaneous and totally magical. That hug unleashes a massive explosion of light from her heart, transforming everything. The bleak, black castle becomes a palace of candy and color. The sad thief becomes the color painter, a creator of beauty who now paints the sunsets. And all those lost colors, they flow back into the world, following Layla all the way home to Ash City.
And that, right there, brings us to the core message of this whole story. It's such a powerful reminder that while we might all dream of flying or being invisible, the ability to show empathy, to connect with someone, to just be kind, that is a real magic that every single one of us has. And it's a power that can truly, genuinely change the world.